Well, what's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck 9916, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 Hard Economy Mode, episode, I don't know, I think 16. We are in Tallinn, Estonia today. We are going to be headed down the coast to Tartu, Latvia. We picked this delivery out in the last episode. Actually, no, it's Parnu, and it's still in Estonia, so we'll actually still be in Estonia. Then we'll pick another delivery and maybe go over here or down there. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, but should be a quick little 2 deliveries in today's episode. Let's go ahead and get our truck started up. We're going to sleep first because it's about time to do that, and then we will be headed on afterwards. So go ahead and get this thing started up. Alright, put it into drive and let's head off. Oh, gotta turn that parking brake on. Gotta turn that parking brake off first, shall I say. It's a good spot to finish our last episode after we explored Finland quite a bit. Alright. Is that gonna clear? Ooh, that is close. That is tough getting out of there. That one was close. But I hope you guys are all having a good Tuesday night. It's been a good week for me so far. Alright, let's go ahead and pull in here and sleep, and then we can start our delivery in the morning, even though it is the morning. Where do I go? Is it in here? Yeah. Okay. Swing out way wide. There we go. Alright, so I think we can just pull in either direction here. It shouldn't matter too much. Alright, cool. We'll put the parking brake on, stop the engine, and get some rest. That sets us till 12:27, so we have until what time to get there? Oh, shoot. Remains 0 minutes. Oh, man. That's going to be a late delivery. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I should have looked over how long the delivery is going to take, and I really don't want that music playing because it's going to be really loud, and I'm not going to listen to it the whole way. We'll just have to take the late delivery fee. Let's see, where is the options, audio, and music volume. Boom, 0. I should just keep that off, to be honest. There's not really a need. There's not really a need for it in this series. I get sick of having to edit it out anyway, so. Alright, let's turn this on, and we'll have to just pay a late delivery fee, unfortunately. It is what it is. Hopefully we don't lose too much. We're going to make $256. Looks like we'll lose some of that, so. It has not been a good last few episodes economically for us. If you remember what happened in the last episode, we had that car accident. Backed into that car and damaged our trailer a little bit, and that obviously was quite a disaster as well. What's my truck damaged? Does it have it on here? I don't know where to go for it. That's okay. We won't worry about that right now. Alright, let's pull on out of Tallinn. Beautiful, beautiful day here in Estonia. Why is this green light flashing? Is that what it does before it goes yellow? I have no idea. That building looks cool as well. The Estonian church. I don't even know what religion Estonia mostly is. I assume Christian something. Alrighty. But it was a beautiful day in Estonia. It's been a beautiful couple days in Ohio. Actually hit 48 Fahrenheit today. Oh, look at this look at the streetcar. Oh, that's super cool. I love that. I love streetcars and I love all sorts of public transportation. So seeing that is really, really, really cool here in Tallinn. But it hit 48 today in Athens, Ohio, and it was wonderful. I went to get my car detailed and I took a bus back, but then I went to pick up my car a couple hours later and decided to just walk because why not? I wanted to, you know, enjoy the weather and enjoy the sunshine because it's basically been cloudy all winter here in Athens. We really do have an insane amount of clouds in this city, to be honest, and I enjoyed having some sun for once. I like cloudy days, I like cloudy weather, but even for me it is nice to have a little bit of sunshine from time to time, so I really enjoyed that. It was nice to have a bit of a change up from what it's been all winter. It's supposed to be 57 tomorrow, and then it's supposed to get cold after that. But the good news is it's going to be sunny the next 2 days, or at least partly cloudy. I'm supposed to hopefully fly at least one of the next 2 days. I am an aviation student. If I have not talked about that before, I'm sure I have. And the flight training has been not very good, honestly, the whole time I've done this series on YouTube, because the weather's just not been very good in Southeast Ohio, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Alright, we're not heading to the airport. Let's go ahead and head right. I do like that this gives you some city driving. I talked in the last episode about how I wish the cities were a little more built up, and it seems like they actually have a lot of Tallinn in here, which is pretty cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and get left here, and then follow this road to Highway 2, and get out of Tallinn that way. So speaking of crazy drives, the story for today, as I mentioned in the last episode, I joined the speech and debate team here at Ohio University, and we had a tournament in Huntington, West Virginia at Marshall University over the weekend. So we left on Friday, came back on Sunday night. So we get to the van. Basically, our coach drives the van, and she came and picked us all up. Okay, yeah, that's what that does. That green light flashes before it goes yellow. That's really weird. That's kind of a bizarre thing. I guess it's to let you know it's going to be red by the time you get there or something like that, but that's weird. But anyway, our coach always picks us up in the van, and then she drives all of us as a team. There's about 9 of us. She drives us down to wherever, or up, or whichever direction we're going to where the tournament is. So she drives us all the way to Huntington, and we check into our hotel, put our luggage and stuff in the hotel, and then we get back in the van, go into downtown Huntington. Our hotel was a couple miles outside downtown, and we go to this restaurant for dinner. And we're, let's see, about 2/3 of the way through the meal, and I see a thing on Facebook. My coach tagged us all on Facebook, saying that we were at the restaurant that we were at with her for the tournament. Hey, there's some planes. Pretty cool right there. I do like how the lights also come yellow before they come green, though. That way I know not to get off the gas as I was approaching it. That, I will say, is pretty nice. But anyway, I see something on Facebook that says, are you stopping there on the way to Fairmont? Which is, so Huntington is like in the bottom left corner of West Virginia, if you look at West Virginia on a map, and Fairmont is in the top middle. So 3 hours away, and head teed. Don't know what that means. I don't know Estonian. But anyway, I was like, oh, she must just have the wrong place for it or something like that. It must just be a friend of my coach's who, you know, doesn't know where the tournament is. So we get back, and so I didn't say anything, I didn't think anything about it. We get back to the hotel when my coach sees it and realizes, oh my god, the tournament is actually in Fairmont and not in Huntington. And it was 9 p.m. at this point, so we debated to leave in the morning at like 5:30 a.m. so we could get there in time for the tournament, or to leave at right now and basically drive there and get there at like 12:30 at night. And that's what we elected to do, actually, which is kind of a crazy thing. But yeah, that's what we did, and we got there at 12:30 in the morning. We packed all of our stuff back up and got in the van and then went back. So that was kind of a crazy chain of events. I was 40 minutes into Hawaii Five-0. They did a double episode on Friday night, and I unfortunately didn't get to see the end of it. I wish that I would have been able to, but I did get it recorded back here at my apartment, so I'll be able to catch up to it on it later. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I was 40 minutes in, then I had to quickly pack up my stuff and go. So a little bit of unexpected road trip through West Virginia in the middle of the night. It was kind of a bizarre thing to have happen. But the tournament ended up going well. In my 3 events, I didn't qualify for the finals in one event because I think there was a clerical error. In the preliminary rounds, I came in 2nd and 3rd out of 6. And that should have been good enough to qualify for the finals because there were 12 people. And they take, I believe, 3 from each fleet. So I don't really know what was up with that. It was kind of some shady stuff going on there, or at least a clerical error or something. And unfortunately, it put me out of the tournament, or the final round of the tournament. In my other events, I got 3rd place overall in the one and 6th place overall in the other. So I was happy to actually place in the events for once. The 6th was out of 7, so obviously that's not good. But the thing is, the person who came in second, you have to give an 8 to 10 minute speech for the event that it was. It was informative speaking, and she only spoke for 6 minutes, and she got second. So clearly some BS going on with the judging there. And apparently some people saw like judges hugging players that they knew, and there was some shady stuff that was going on, unfortunately. But it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it in those type of situations. So I don't know. It's kind of frustrating, but, you know, you do the best you can. And I was happy to get third in the one, though, because third was out of about 15 people. So that's the best result I've had yet in just, obviously, my second tournament. But I did do pretty well. And then we end up driving back, and the whole eastern half of the U.S. had a huge windstorm that came through the last couple days. Any of you guys that live in the Midwest or the Northeast, even parts of the South, I think, you probably experienced this storm. I think the winds in Cleveland were like 74 miles an hour, which is low-grade tornado force winds. And we had to drive back in it in this top-heavy van through West Virginia at like 11 at night. And I was sitting up front in the right seat with the coach driving and everyone else in the back. And she had to keep hitting the brakes a ton, and it was blowing us around quite a bit. It was actually pretty bad, and at some points we were like getting blown into the other lanes. So it was pretty bad. And I have to say that I've never driven in that kind of weather before. I don't know if I've experienced like a whole day where it's ever been that windy. I've experienced winds like that probably in a thunderstorm, but I don't know about ever like a whole day of wind like that. So it was kind of a bit crazy coming back. But yeah, that was kind of my weekend. That was the speech and debate tournament in what ended up being Fairmont State University, which was interesting because I actually almost went to Fairmont. Well, I wouldn't say I almost went to Fairmont State. Wow, look how beautiful it is out here, if I may interrupt myself. Fields, forest, just stunning. SCS has done a fantastic job with this Beyond the Baltic Sea. I have to say, I really think that it's their best expansion pack that they've ever done. I like how I still call them expansion packs. I'm such an old-fashioned PC gamer. I believe the term used now would be DLC, not expansion pack. But I have to say that they really have done a fantastic job with it. It's the best of all of them so far, and I love just looking around at all this. But anyway, I actually toured Fairmont State because they have an aviation program, believe it or not, despite being a pretty small school. So that was pretty cool, going back to like a college campus that I hadn't been to in over 4 years, because I toured it when I was a senior in high school, and now I'm a senior in college. So that was a pretty fantastic thing. Let's slow down a little bit through this corner. Just 20 minutes out now. These little 2-hour deliveries end up being the quickest little ones of all. Alrighty. It looks like there's a roundabout, so I'm guessing the speed limit's going to slow down here, yeah. What is it, 50? Yep. 90 to 50, that's kind of a big decrease. Oh, and there's a cop right there. Good thing I slowed down in time. We're already late with this delivery, so I can't really afford to get another ticket. I've had enough of those recently. Alright, now we'll just be behind him. But we are in Parnu, folks. Parnu discovered. Baltic tourist, 12 out of 35 cities now. So we've been able to get to quite a bit of them in just a few episodes, which I'm very happy about, obviously. Looks like Parnu's a very small town. I know that Estonia only has a couple million people as a whole. It's not a very big country by any means. Alright. Oh, what's this ambulance doing? You gonna let me go? Okay. The AI is still so weird at intersections. They let you go too much. I was not cutting in front of him. I was just waiting for him to go straight because he had the right of way, but I don't know. I guess that's not the way the AI are programmed in this game. It's kind of weird. Alright, go ahead, get over here. Definitely a rural little town, though, compared to Tallinn, which is really, I think, the only big city in Estonia. I'd really love to visit these countries in real life. Playing this game makes me want to go to all of Europe in real life, obviously. And it makes me realize that which parts of Europe I want to go to in real life as well. Alright. Those weird yellow lights making me hit the brakes hard. We gotta get gas, too. I think we'll get gas on our way out of Parnu after we make this delivery here. It's like one of the few places, too, I don't see a light on the opposite side of the intersection. There's only one here. Kind of more like a American-style light, I guess. Although I guess the American ones are on the other side. This one's on the same side. Okay. Continuing on. What is our delivery spot? It's a Suprema. 20 tons of flour coming in 4 hours late. Looks like you're going to be making your cookies a little bit late today, Suprema. I apologize for that. I needed to sleep, and I should have checked that before I accepted this job in the last episode, but I didn't. I love how many gates they've added into the opening gates. I know they have those down in the Italian DLC. Haven't gotten to that yet. We will soon. Very soon. Alright, let's handle the job delivery. Where do you need it? Okay, in the right side. So, I think I'm just going to go left here. And then back it all the way up and to the right. Which should get us into our spot nice and tidy. Alright, go ahead and put this in reverse. Alrighty. It's hard to know exactly... Alright, we still have a while to go back here. Alright, let's start moving it in now. Let's see, are we clear on this side? I think... Is there still more of the building back there, though? Yeah. Oh, geez, there's a ton more of the building. Wow. I didn't realize that it went a lot further back than I thought. Okay, we will redo that. And just know that we gotta go straight back for a while more. Nope, not trying to leave. Sorry, Gate, I appreciate the help, but I'm not trying to get out of here yet. Still gotta make this delivery first. Alright, now I can see it in the mirror. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go all the way left so we don't hit the wall. We're already late, so we don't need a damage penalty as well. Alright, we gotta move it forward. This time we went in too early. I'm trying to go hardcore and just refer to my mirrors, but it's not exactly easy to do that, it seems like. Alright, into reverse. And turn that a little bit sharper this time. Oh, shoot. Come on! We gotta redo it. We gotta just redo the whole dang thing. Which I think I know what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna loop around like this and then back in. That'll be easier, I think. If I can get it to not hit the fence. Which... Retarder activated. Nope, we don't want that. Okay. That should work. Alright, straighten that out. Hit the brakes. There we go. Oh, whoa. There we go. My head tracking software got all messed up there. Alright. Alright, now let's just slowly back this thing in. Keep it coming straight. Keep it coming straight. Oh, we'll avoid that thing on the right there. And, Let's see. Pop it in, pop it in. Alright, let's straighten out. Go up and then back in. We gotta get just a little bit to this side. Alright. Gotta get just a little left, so we'll just give it a click to the right here. Just keep an eye out that mirror. Make sure we're good out this mirror. We're clear. Alright, we're still clear on this side. Straighten it out a little bit. I got the guideline on this mirror now, so it's in the middle now, as it should be. Let's just keep it straight. There we go. We did really good in the last episode doing this, but clearly not in this one. That was poor. Gotta turn the engine off and complete our delivery. Alright, so level 8. It's really weird not having the music playing right now. Alright, where do we want to go? We can go to Vilnius, that's a long way. Back up to Tallinn, Helsinki, or Riga. Well, I mean, Riga's really the only good one of the 4. I'd like to explore more of Estonia. I'd like to get over to Tartu, maybe check off this city in Russia, but I think we'll head down to Latvia right now, because it's really the best of the options. So, 9 tons of used plastics, expected Monday, 1740 to Tuesday at midnight. Alright, $301 and 112 a kilometer, not much. That actually pays a lot more, but it also has a ferry, so that explains it. Alright, cargo has been loaded. Let's go ahead and get this thing started up. And head on out of here. Alright, edit this out. Okay. Go ahead and head on out of this Prima. And head to the NCH in Riga, Latvia. First, I want to get this fuel, though. How do I... It's a weird... There's a lot of weird... I feel like I've been to a fuel station just like this already in Estonia. I haven't been to this city before, though, have I? No. This is my only time coming in here. I feel like there was one up here that was very, very similar to this one, so... I don't know. Fuel stations are kind of weird in this country. I mean, it's just like, look at this empty parking lot that you like go through to get into it. It's kind of like coming in from the backside or something like that. But it will work. Oh, and I can only get in from this side. I can't go straight through. Huh. Just kind of a bizarre use of pavement. Alright, turn the engine off, put that parking brake on. Let's go ahead and fill this baby up with diesel fuel. We were pretty low, so we're going to have to get a lot. And unfortunately, that means it's going to cost a lot of money. So our... finances only taken another hit in this episode. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's a lot. $1,389 for 1,000 liters of fuel, which is a lot of fuel. If you think about it, that is a ton of fuel. But now that I have that hit, I know I'm only gonna make what? 301 from this one, so I mean that already says probably at least 10, or maybe even more than a quarter, maybe even up to half of our earnings are going to fuel. So that is even more reason why we cannot get tickets, because it really will just prevent us from making money at all. I know that we have a couple other trucks now, but it's still not really gonna be what we're looking for. Okay. Green light here. Let's go ahead and get out of this little town. It's been real, Parnu. Thanks for the hospitality. I can't believe it's 4:17 already, too. 10 o'clock got to 4 o'clock very quickly. Alright. Do not run that red light with that police officer there. No tickets today, Mr. Officer. We are a good driver. Alright, let's take a look at our route. Looks like it's just all the way down the A1 right to Riga, so it should be a pretty simple and easy delivery here. I know I've done this exact route back when ProMods had their map for this part of the world. This part of Europe, should I say. Or this part of the world would still be accurate, but I'll get to see how well SCS Software has done the Latvian portion. Look at these big trees that we got coming up. That is quite interesting. Speaking of big trees and pine trees, I met with the people for the Alaska internship today and found out that despite my conflict of dates, as I think I had mentioned in the last episode, I'll probably still be able to go, which is super, super exciting. I'll have an interview in March and then possibly spend the entire summer there, which would be awesome. I'd be in Boston for a couple days for training, then in Seattle for a couple days for training, then in Anchorage for a couple days for training, all different types of training in 3 different cities. I'll get to like tour the country, I guess, to do this training. Look at these birch trees, they are beautiful. But then on June 1st, we'll report to Dillingham, Alaska, or King Salmon, Alaska, and spend the summer there until August 26th, which would be something super, super exciting. As I've talked about before, get to, oh wait, let's slow this thing down at the border here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Latvia. Another new country in our exploration of Europe. Let's see, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Norway, Latvia, Estonia, Russia. I think, is this our 7th country? Have we been anywhere else? Have we been to Germany? No. We've only been to a little bit of Denmark, actually. We haven't even explored most of Denmark, so we haven't even left this Baltic Sea, North Europe region. There's still a lot more to explore, even in Northern Europe. Obviously, we haven't been to the UK or anything like that. But we do check off another country, country number 7. And it appears to look a lot like the last one, just a little bit more temperate in climate. Alright, we'll head on this road straight to Riga. And speed limit's back up to 90, so let's go ahead back up. But anyway, I met with them, and oh my god, it's 50. Holy moly, holy moly. I thought when I saw a village that the speed limit would go down, but I didn't see any signs or anything like that. These highways are a lot less developed than in other parts of Europe, that's for sure. Kind of what I expected based on what the Pro Mods map of this was a year ago, but it's not really the great highway system that Scandinavia has, or that most of the rest of Europe does, especially Germany and France and Italy and those countries. But my. Alright, back up to full speed here. And back to what I was talking about. I met with them and we went over all the stuff that we'd be doing there. We get to go to Katmai National Park, which is super awesome. We get days off where we get to go hiking in the mountains nearby. There's wild bears all around, so I think we got to do a bear training type of thing, which is super cool. The sun is up almost the entire day in that part of Alaska, which is also really cool and also really crazy. Gonna make it hard to sleep because it's gonna be light out until midnight and light out again at 3 in the morning. I don't think it ever gets fully dark up in the Bristol Bay region of Alaska. Hey, there's the Baltic Sea again. You seem to be able to see it from all the countries. At some point, we stopped from Finland in the last episode. Obviously, we've seen it from Sweden many, many times. That is our home, of course, but there it is, Sweden, right on the other side of there. In fact, I think Stockholm's pretty much straight across, right? Yeah, Stockholm's a little further north, a little bit more Kalmar, which we haven't even been to yet, so new areas to explore down there. New areas to explore in real life as well, though. Because going to Alaska for the summer would be pretty awesome. Katmai National Park would be a really cool thing to see. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'll, of course, keep you all posted on how that'll affect me uploading stuff to YouTube. And, you know, whether I'll still be able to upload it all over the summer. I doubt it. I'll probably just have to schedule uploads of, like, GeoGuessr videos, and I'll probably have to pre-record, like, a ton of them. Like, 30 of them, and just do, like, one a week. Well, that wouldn't be 30 weeks. But I'll probably just have to do that for the summertime, so I really want to grind it out and do as much as I can now. Because it looks like from May 10th to about August 26th, I'm not going to be able to record or upload any videos at all, unfortunately, but that is just the way it is. I wish I could say it was different, but there's not really internet in Alaska. There's crappy, like, 3G level internet, they told us. And, of course, the other thing is I won't have my PC. I'll just have my phone. So unless you guys want to watch me play Angry Birds all summer long, then I think I'll just have to record a bunch of these and, more than anything, GeoGuessr ahead of time. Because those are easier to do than this, because I run out of things to talk about. You can only ramble for so long. That's why I don't record 2 of these in a day. I just kind of record 1 of these in a given day. And that's why I don't make the episodes too long either. Once you get to like 30 minutes of talking, it kind of runs out of things to talk about, which is why I'm gonna think for maybe the next episode. Whoa, hello policeman. Oh no, no, he got me. You gotta be kidding me. At least it was only 40 bucks. That's not gonna hurt me. Wow. So we'll get 260 instead of 300. That wasn't that bad. Ooh, another one. Oh, jeez. Where's the cop? Okay, that's 80 bucks. Wow. Got distracted from my last one, and then there's another one. Oh my goodness. The speed limit drops to 50 so fast. And I got a ticket for going 5 or 6 over, which is nothing in kilometers. That is frustrating as heck. Wow. I really got to be more aware of the speed limit changes in these countries. They're easier to see in Sweden, but here it's just like they hit you out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Well, there's some drama. That's another ticket. We are ranking them up now. We really got to be careful not to do that anymore. Is it an actual highway? Is it a 4-lane road down there? Let's see when we go over it. Am I going to be pleasantly surprised that there actually is proper road infrastructure in Latvia? Yeah, there is. All right. Looks like the A4's got it going. I guess it is coming into Riga, a pretty major city, which I don't know why I'm not taking that highway in. I guess it's the part of the city that we're going to. It's quicker to go down and around. All right. Well. That was quite the intense thing to finish off this episode with. Hopefully we can back it in properly to finish the episode off with, because I don't want to have to deal with spending another 10 minutes backing in on properly. Alright, what's this, like a roundabout here? Let's slow down. Speed limit's down to 50. No more speeding tickets, please. My goodness, does this look like West Virginia right here? There's a spot in West Virginia that's up top of the mountains, and it's like a flat plain on top, and the vegetation looks very similar to this. I feel like I could be driving into the town there right now. Just the mix of the trees with the pines and the deciduous trees, and kind of just the atmosphere and the way it looks. Very similar. I am more of a fan of colder climates, I gotta say. I'm not a warm climate fan. I'm more of a cold climate fan. I don't really like Mediterranean climates as much. I don't think I'll enjoy Italy as much. I would enjoy Sweden more than anywhere else on the map, probably. If not northern Sweden, because the colder it gets generally, the more I like it. Or at least the more pine trees there are as well, the more I like it as well. Kind of things that go together. Okay. Welcome to Riga, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the sign. We'll get our 14th city discovered. Alright, speed limit down to 50. Where's the Riga discovered? I don't see it yet. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop here. Riga discovered. There it is. I moved up just a tiny bit and that did it. Baltic Tour is 13 out of 35, though, in our first city here in Latvia. Sun's starting to get a little lower. Looks like it gets dark a little bit earlier down here, too. We've obviously gone a little more south. Let's turn those lights on just to avoid a ticket. Once I see the other cars getting them on, I figure it's right for me to do it as well. Alright. Feels cheap. Diesel 123, cheaper than the Octane 95, which is high octane, by the way. It's kind of interesting. Happy Waiter Restaurant. That might be really good or really bad. I don't know. Alright, bus. Oh, I'm just gonna stay behind him. I gotta turn right at the next intersection anyway. But you are driving slow, buddy. I know you got valuable passengers on board, but my goodness. There goes another streetcar. That's really cool. I want to play some City Skylines soon, too. We can have some streetcars. I can design some streetcars instead of just watching them, but they look really good in here, and it's cool how they go over kind of that grass, too. Keeps the cars out of their lanes a little bit, I guess. Alright, it is a traffic jam going into Riga. Don't know what's going on in the city tonight, but there are a lot of people here. Check that out. Everyone's coming into the city right now. Alright, just make a right turn here. And then one more right, and then we will have made it. 7:17 p.m., a long day of driving, actually. It ended up being a lot longer than I thought. Alright, let's slow that down. Don't get me another ticket. Alright, looks like it's just a stop sign here. Nordic Cargo Handling. It looks like it's a train station. The NCH. Mr. Ambulance. Don't want to hit one of those. Alright. I guess they want their used plastics for their rail yard or whatever. Yep, there's the train in the back. Kind of cool. Where's the... Here it is. Alright, where do they want it? Right there. Okay. Let's just do a straight in and then back ourselves around. Kind of little cool rail yard, actually. Alright, go ahead, back this thing up. Whoa, whoa. What is going on? Stop, 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 stop. I done messed up right there. Oh my god. God, I kept turning the wheels steeper instead of turning it the other way. I do not know what I was... It kind of like locked on me. But I did turn the wheel left. Honestly, that might have been my wheel might have lost connection for a second. I do not know what that was about, but that was really weird. Alrighty. Go ahead and just back this one in now. Start straightening it out. We are clear of the fence. Turn in a bit more. Avoid that truck on the left. Alright, that's a good angle right there. We're clear of that truck on the other side. Alright. Straighten it out. Alright. That's not perfectly straight, so I'm gonna pull out to make it better. I am trying to be somewhat realistic here. It's just somewhat. Alright, get that to that side. Alright, let's just take it real slow. What's this glitchy shadow thing going on? Look at that. That's really weird. Okay. I would say that's pretty good right there. Turn that parking brake on. Engine off. How did we do? Oops. Yes, sir. That's very good. So, alright. We improved right there. And that, guys, is going to be it for this episode. Let's go ahead and take our next delivery. Ah, we can unlock a new one. Alright, what do I want? Eco-driving would kind of help because I'd save fuel, but I could also unlock some more of these. Although they're not really useful because of my trailer, so... Most of those would go in special ones. I could do the toxic ones, but I think long distance would be nice because then I could do some deliveries that are just like, you know, one in an episode. But I think we're going to go with the eco-driving now. We'll go with the long distance once we explore more of these little countries because I want to be able to do short routes. Alright, where can we go? We can go up to Pskov in Russia. I kind of like that one. Back to Narva, Riga, Tartu. That would be good. I'm trying to see that city too. Dog of Peels. We don't want to go south yet. I kind of want to... I think I'm going to go to this city in Russia because $1.29 a kilometer is very good. 5 tons of medical equipment, and that'll get us to that city, and maybe we can loop back through some of Estonia back into Latvia. So we'll take that one in the next episode, guys. For now, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope... Wait a minute, when is this due? Alright, remains 9 hours and 3 minutes. Next rest stop in 5 hours, so I think we'll drive a little bit at nighttime because it is a 4-hour drive, so that'll work just about perfectly. That's going to be it, though, guys. For now, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck, 9916. Peace.